So here in Australia, if shareholders or their associates gain a benefit from a private company, they either need to take that benefit as a dividend or return it to the company as a repayment. And there's a possibility that if they want, they can repay that loan over a period of time, up to 7 years if the loan is unsecured. So you can see here I've used Chat GPT via Tax Genie to I guess surface any information out of the ATO website, and that's exactly what it's done. It's provided some links. Now if I jump over and I actually have a look in some of the ATO documentation here, I've got the exact methodology for calculating the loan. So this is actually the legislation that I'm looking at here, but the ATO does have another web page, and in that web page they've got a whole lot of examples which can be useful for Chat GPT. So let me copy this out. I'm only looking at subsequent years. The first year after the loan can get quite complex, and I don't think it's that easy to understand. So I'm not going to apply that to. I'm not going to try to apply that to my example. But anyway, let me chuck this into Chat GPT and see what we get. So ChatGPT does a great job summarizing the ATO legislation, or not legislation, but I guess equivalent of the ATO summarization. So we get a summarization, and now let's ask for some examples. So if I have an example to paste in there, which I do here, so I've got my text question here, which really includes the information that I've already fed in to the ATO calculator. So the ATO calculator is at this URL, so they do actually provide a calculator, and I'm doing a test to see if I'm going to get some kind of similar result. So I've essentially put in the same variables that I used here, and what I've done is I've asked ChatGPT to see if we can gather the correct calculation for the interest, and you can see here ChatGPT using a Wolfram plugin, right? So it didn't do this on its own. It used natural language, and then it also used a calculator to derive the result. And as a further extension to this example, what I'm going to do now is ask for the code. So here I am asking for the Wolfram code, and then I'll see if I can run that directly in Mathematica, which is a Wolfram computational work environment. So it gives me the code set. Don't forget it's got the variables embedded, and it's telling us what we should expect, and it actually runs it for you via the web interface with Wolfram. But just as part of this example, I will see if I can put in a new notebook with that code set and run it. So 396694, great, and we'll do one more. Now I'm going to ask for the code set for Prolog SWI, which is a logic programming environment. And again, the system is giving us the code, and hopefully it's got the variables in there too. So yes, look, it does the calc, 396694. Again, I'll copy that code, test it in my Prolog interface, which you can see if you want to come and play with this thing. It's available at logicalenglishcontracts.com. But anyway, let's try that. And we've got a query example. Let's run that. Oh, okay, so something didn't run. What did it not give us? Maybe it didn't have the variables. 1 second. Okay, so what I should have done is I should have copied the query code. There it is. This is me being an accountant, not a programmer here. Let's try that. So you're not seeing my little run button. Ah, okay. Doesn't want to run that either. Why is that? Maybe I need to start again, and I don't need that question mark, right? Because it's there already. In fact, I don't think I need that either. Run that, and So 396,694 rounded.